In this video, I'm going to go over the third exercise. I call this one binding the pins. Once again, you need a tension wrench, a lock, and a pick. And in this one, what we're going to do is we're going to try to put in the maximum amount of reasonable force that we think we should ever apply. So you're going to start with a lot of force applied and try to pick up the first pin. And it should probably bind. And so what you're going to learn is what it feels like when it's binding and how to actually release the tension and then be able to push the pin up. When it's up, apply a lot of torque and release and see if it stays up. Then go down to the next pin and try to lift it up. You'll probably find that you want once again release the tension, get the pin, and then try to bind it. Then you can feel the third one. Then you go down and you try to raise the third one, probably won't go all the way, release the tension, try to get it all the way up, then reapply it, and then go try to pick up the fourth pin, release the tension, and then reapply it, and fifth pin, again release the tension, reapply it, and then sixth pin. This one gets trickier and trickier, and it's harder and harder because what you're trying to do is coordinate releasing tension while pushing a pin up but not firing it up really fast. And you also want to get used to what it feels like when a pin is in a lower position and it's binding and differentiate that between actually having the pick caught on a warding. So when you're pretty sure you've got it there, then you can release it, and if you've truly got your pick on the tip of the pin will then go up. A lot of times you'll find that you're actually not on the pin and you release it and you realize, wow, I think I'm pushing on a pin, but you're pushing on the internal warding. And that's why you practice this. And this is the same thing. You want to do this basically 10 times. Lots of force, release, push it up, reapply the force. Lots of force, release, push it up, reapply the force. Lots of force, release, push it up. Here right now, 4 is really binding. Release, push it up. And just because I claim that these techniques let me do locks in about 30 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and try and use all those techniques I was showing you. See if I can get this guy open in 30 seconds. Let's see. Yep, it's 6. 6 is binding. God, see, even I have trouble getting it in there. There you go. Anyway, hopefully those three different practice sessions work. Once again, I feel it's like learning how to play an instrument. You want to learn the fundamentals and get all the muscle memory going, and then when you have those, then go back to try to actually picking the whole lock. Once again, try that for 10 minutes. I'd like to hear feedback if it worked as well for you as it did for me. As you can tell, if you look at my first video, I did manage to do roughly about 30 seconds a piece for many of the locks. And I started 6 weeks ago when it was pretty much close to half an hour. Thanks again. Bye.